Hi everyone, welcome back to Paracord Planet. So a few weeks ago, we put up a picture poll asking what item you would like to see used in a future video. And by far, over 55% of you said that you wanted to see Thor's hammer bead used in a future project. If you did vote on that poll, thank you so much for participating, and you're in luck because today is the day we're going to be doing a very quick project using Thor's hammer. It takes a second to get here, don't worry. I'm worthy of Thor's hammer. So for your project today, as you can see, we are going to switch things up a little bit, but we wanted to keep that Viking aesthetic, and today we are going to be using dark brown round braided leather, and this is the 4-ply round braided leather. We're also going to go with silver gray, and in this case, we're going a little thinner than our typical paracord. This is 95 silver gray paracord. We do have our Thor hammer bead, as well as some ornate spacer beads that we'll be putting on our necklace as well. We have some scissors, and we may or may not need a lighter, but of course we're going to have one on hand just in case we do. So for the first step, you are going to want to size up how long you're going to want your necklace to be. And in this case, just unravel your leather a couple times, put it behind your neck, just see where it would sit. How's that look? Look good? Okay. All right, producer saying it looks good, so we're going to go about this length right here. Once you do have your leather cut, your next step is going to be adding our spacer beads here, and this is where you can actually get really creative with your necklace. You can choose whatever spacer beads you would like. In our case, we have gone with these oblong silver spacer beads, and I did think they would look perfect next to Thor's hammer, which is also silver in this case. So we're going to throw 2 of these on first. And then we're going to take our Thor's hammer, we're going to put that around our leather as well. And then to make it look symmetrical, we're going to put 2 more of the oblong silver around our leather. And that right there, I think, is going to look very cool. Now, another way that you can get a little bit more creative is we're going to take our 95 silver gray paracord and we're going to do a weave that goes around the leather just a little bit, and just to keep our silver pieces all in the same place. Now, in this case, we're going to be doing cobra weaves going down the leather, but you can pick any of your favorite weaves. Snake knot, cobra weave, overhand knots if that's what you would like. In any case, you can just get a little bit creative with what you would like to do. Again, we're going to be making cobra knots, so that is going to be our next step. Now that we have our 2 cobra weaves done on the right and left side, it is time to finish up our necklace. And the way that we are going to do this, we're going to put a single strand knot and a single strand knot into our 2 strands at the end, and then we're going to overlap them and do a little bit of a cobra weave with our 95 silver gray paracord. We'll explain that more when we get to that part. For right now, let's just make a single strand knot on the right side. By the way, any stopper knot will do okay at the top here. So if you have one that you like a little bit better than the overhand knot, you can certainly make that as well. But for our purposes today, the overhand knot is going to work perfectly. Now that we have our 2 overhand knots on each side, it is time to lay the leather next to each other so that it looks something like that. Once you have your leather cords laying next to each other, we are going back to our 95 silver gray paracord. We're going to put it underneath, and we're going to do cobra weaves to link both of the strands of leather together. Now that we have our cobra weave connecting our 2 pieces of leather, it is time to just cut the excess paracord and singe it down. And so here we do have our Thor's Hammer necklace completely done right now and hanging around my neck. I gotta say, I love the way that this thing looks and feels. And one of the other things I love about this necklace is it's completely customizable. So if you want to do something different than the cobra weaves that we did here, you can do that. If you want to maybe put some cobra weaves in between your spacers, you can do that. If you want to put some cobra weaves around Thor's hammer and then the spacers, you can do that as well. Completely and utterly up to you, however you want to do it. If you're in the market for a Thor's hammer or a spacer, or if you just want to check out all the cool beads that we have in our store, we're going to put a link in the description below. Don't forget, if there's anything you want to see for a future video, just let us know down in the comments. And again, a big thank you to everybody who voted on our poll for what you would like to see in the future, and congratulations on the winner, Thor's hammer. Have yourself a great rest of the day. We'll see you in Valhalla. I did it again. We'll see you on the next video.